Hello, what up everybody? Creepy's Name Gaming's my game and welcome to DPTG, or as people normally refer to it as, Don't Play This Game, and I'm gonna go ahead and play this game. This is literally made by somebody known as Unknown...
From the fact I don't know which for poster musting. Why don't you gruel on it? Same Fulgen as ever. Hover the tablecloth punt. Do you understand me?
No.
Nobody does. Listen, there's a Bodgins at the door. Should I garrist him? Find me a Gromfriel.
What? That's it? That's the game? To just... I don't know what to do. What the... Oh my gosh, hold on a second. Okay, just a minute. There's some kind of voice that's saying some kind of nonsense. Actually, let's listen to it again and try to see if I can make sense of it.
You lied in the fact I don't know which for poster musting. Why don't you gruel on it? Same Fulgen as ever.
Isn't Fulgen like
Hover the tablecloth.
a type of wine?
Do you understand me?
Is the guy drunk?
Nobody does. Listen, there's a Bodgins at the door. Should I garrist him? Find me a Gromfriel.
I can't even tell if the voice that's speaking is like, oh, 261. I think that's a bigger score than I got before. Out of 780, what does that mean? How did I get that score? I'm not doing anything but just sitting here and listening. So, I can't even tell if that voice is like a male's or a female's. It kind of sounds like it's like I can't tell, but there's an echo that kind of happens before, a very faint echo, and that echo kind of sounds like a female's voice. But I don't know what it's saying. Like Fulgen, I'm pretty sure that, like my dad told me once before, that it's like a type of wine. I'm not sure. And then it's like, here lies in the fact I don't know which from sympostomosting. And then why don't you gruel on it? Gruel, I'm pretty sure, is like some kind of a soup or something you eat. And then same Fulgen as ever as a wine. Hobble the tablecloth punt. I don't know. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna listen to it again. Here lies in the fact I don't know which from sympostomosting. Why don't I gruel on it? Same Fulgen as ever.
Hover the tablecloth punt.
And hobble the table, or maybe is it over the tablecloth punt? Not yet, just a minute.
Nobody does.
And
listen,
yeah.
There's a Bodgins at the door.
A Bodgins?
Should I garrist him?
Should you garrist him?
Find me a Gromfriel.
And a Gromfriel. Okay, so there's a Bodgins at the door. Should I garrist him? Find me a Gromfriel. What the hell does that mean? What's a Bodgins? Or maybe, hold on a second, maybe this is like some kind of secret and every single word that's like blended together kind of actually sounds like a real word. It is actually like a real word or two real words, but they're kind of blended together to make a nonsense word, which therefore makes the sentence be a nonsense sentence. Oh, that's a lot to take in. Alright, let's listen again. Oops.
I don't know which for poster musting.
Well, what do the letters
Why
mean?
don't you gruel on it? Same Fulgen as ever. Hover the tablecloth punt. Do you understand me? Nobody does. Listen, there's a Bodgins at the door. Should I garrist him? Find me a Gromfriel.
Wait a minute. Those last three sentences, or maybe two sentences, there's a Bodgins at the door. It almost sounded like it could mean there's a body at the door, like a dead body. And then should I garrist him? Should I get rid of him? And then find me a Gromfriel's, find me a graveyard. There's a body at the door. Should I get rid of him? Find me a graveyard. Maybe this guy is actually speaking to somebody else, and that somebody else is like a friend of his, but then he'd be saying, "Do you understand me?" And the friend, I guess, would say no, and then the guy would reply, "Nobody does." There's a body at the door. Should I garrist him? Should I get rid of him? Find me a graveyard. And he also said same Fulgen as ever, so it's wine. I'm thinking maybe he was drunk and then he killed somebody. Hobble the tablecloth punt. What does that mean? Did he punt somebody over a tablecloth? Did he punt someone? They fell over a tablecloth, they hit the ground and died, and they died by the door. And then, but then, here lies in the fact I don't know which for Sympostumusting. And then why don't you gruel on it? I don't know. Gruel on it is why don't you, I don't know. Sounds almost like why don't you brood on it? Why don't you, I'm not sure. And then, but the first sentence is the one that really stumps me the most.
You lied in the fact I don't know which for Sympostumusting. Why don't you gruel on it?
Oh man, I think I get it. I think I understood what the first one just said. What the first sentence just said. Okay, so I heard the first sentence, I think, or how it started out. It actually I thought it said here lies in the fact I don't know which for blah blah blah. That's not good grammar. Then I thought of then it sounded kind of like Q larias the fact I don't know which for I don't know what else. But then it sounded like you lied in the fact I don't know which from or for Sympostumusting. It's one of those things. So Sympostumusting, what could Sympostumusting mean? You lied in the fact I don't know which for Sympo.
You lied in the fact I don't know which for
No,
Sympostumusting.
it sounds like Q lied in
Why
the
don't
fact.
you gruel on it?
Q lied in the fact I don't know
Same
which for
Fulgen as
Sympostumusting.
ever. Hover the tablecloth punt. Do you understand me? Nobody does. Listen, there's a Bodgins at the door. Should I garrist him?
Oh,
Find me a Gromfrey.
oh, I get it. I think I get it. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I think I get what's actually happening, and this is creepy. This guy is speaking purely neutral. He's not speaking with any emotion at all. There's two guys in the room, and then there's him as well. That, or her, I don't know who it is. I'll just say they. They accused someone of lying in the fact of something that they didn't know which of. And then why don't you brood on it or something? Takes a sip of the wine, says same Fulgen as ever, and then he does something. The next thing, over the tablecloth punt. That was not actually something he said, but it's something that happened. He kicked someone over a tablecloth. They hit the wall against the door, and the impact, like from their skull hitting the back, I bet, probably jostled their brain, probably killed them. The guy who did kick them turns to the other one and says, "Do you understand me? Like, do you understand what I'm going through? Do you understand the way my brain functions," or something like that? The guy says no, so he says nobody does. And then they continue to say to the other guy, "Listen, there's a body at the door. That is the body of the guy he just punted over the tablecloth and killed. Should I get rid of him?" Then the other guy that they're talking to says, "Yes, where do you want to take him?" And then this demon hellspawn voice says, "Find me a graveyard." Oh my gosh, if that is actually it, I'm just going to give it one final listen. I'm going to see if it actually sounds like that could be what happens. Just going to picture it in my mind.
You lied in the fact I don't know which for Sympostumusting. Why don't you gruel on it? Same Fulgen as ever. Hover the tablecloth punt. Do you understand me? Nobody does. Listen, there's a Bodgins at the door. Should I garrist him? Find me a Gromfrey.
Okay. It sounds like it is that. It might be. Now I'm going to try talking as the other person. Okay, I'm just going to try to say replicate the kinds of things that they would say. Here we go.
You lied in the fact I don't know which frizzing poster Mustang.
I
Why
didn't.
don't you gruel on it?
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Same Fulgen as ever. Hover the tablecloth punch.
Sim falls against the wall, dies, turns to the other
Do
person.
you understand me?
No.
Nobody does. Listen, there's a Bodgins at the door. Should I garrist him?
Yes, where do you want to take him?
Find me a Gromfriel.
And there you have it. That could be what the voice actually says. I don't know what it's referencing. I don't know if Unknown Developer, the guy who made that thing, he's literally just known as Unknown Developer, and I didn't get a chance to say it before that demonic voice interrupted me. I don't know if that is actually the real thing that happens. It might just be my interpretation of it, or if that means that it has, or if the game there has like some kind of deeper hidden meaning, or if he just made it to screw with people. I don't know, and he literally intended for it to make no sense. I'm not sure at all, but that's just my take on it. So yeah, anyways, that was Don't Play This Game, and I should have listened to it because now I'm scared out of my wits. And I bet that voice is gonna haunt me from tonight all the way up till about a few days from now. That voice has the power to give anyone nightmares for a week. Jeez. Anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.